All right, then. Uh, Today I just wanted to rant a little bit about really on fasting, the internet, why I hate people, sort of my worldview on this entire topic. Hold on, let me fix my mic here. I'm not sure if my mic works right or not. All right, there you go. I think that's perfection right there. Before I actually start to talk about this and everything, right? I want to first of all see if my YouTube is working right or not. I need to get rid of that. uh, Let me see here. All right, now I just gotta post this here. All right, that's that's out of the way. All right, I just need to get rid of this. All right then. So one of the things that I think we all hold on. Let me hold on a sec. You can share screen. Oh, right. I forgot how this app works. Share screen. Yep, I allow you to share my screen. Okay, that looks so horrible. All right, there you go. Yeah, this. What is this? Ew, ew, just ew. I want to give more attention to my screen. So, yeah, let me just get rid of. I guess that's fine. So, one of the things that I think we all tend to do is we tend to stay in a state of sinning and sinning and sinning. I think even as me, as much of I want to call myself a good person, but I mean, being completely honest, no one is a good person, especially in this time of the world. I think we live in the period where being good, and oh my, hold on, I'm gonna turn on dark mode on this. Oh yeah, that's so much better. But in a sense, I, that's something else. Uh, we tend to stay in in sinning, and I think I have to admit here something. I hopefully this Sunday I can finally praise God, praise God that I might finally go to a set of a contest mass and not just ordinary Novus Ordo mass and all these other supposed churches that have a mass or they just call it church service really. But yeah, that's awesome. Tomorrow's Friday. It's 10:12, right? Yeah, 10:12. My time is wrong on my on this thing. I have Steam open. I was playing what's it called? Uh, that racing game, Project Cars. Okay, there. I think that's gives you an idea. It's not Project Cars, though, but it's something similar to it. But yeah, try to avoid sinning. Now, one of the things on how to avoid sinning is first of all, you need to go like so many people they know they sin, they know they're sinning, but they still do it because it's easy. Because it's so easy to sin. Like naturally, we all sin. Like that's just like no one can change that from us. All of us sin. We all sin no matter how much we don't want to sin. That's a fact. Even when you're baptized, and all these Baptist and once saved, always saved nonsense. Like they say, like, well, if you commit sins, that doesn't. It means you were never saved, and you can't be saved. You're a reproof. I'm like, no, no, no. People can sin. It's because you're baptized. I mean, they don't even baptize. They don't even believe in baptism. Like they just think like as long as you believe and that you believe that once you believe and that you believe by faith alone you were saved, you're already baptized. You don't even need to go and get baptized like Jesus said. Like when Jesus got baptized, the apostles got baptized. The apostles like, oh well, some of the apostles, technically they were saved because they weren't baptized and they were following Jesus. But yeah, at the end of the point, they got baptized. That doesn't mean they weren't saved, though. I mean, you could be a follower of Christ. You can believe in Christ. You can believe in the gospel. Right? You can believe in the gospel, but if you're not baptized and you aren't saved, unless it's baptism of desire, which is debatable in my circles. I think for most people, though, baptism of desire, in a sense, does exist, but really, it's very minimal. Like if you know you need to get baptized, then go and do it and do the process. But if you didn't know or you believed in God, like for example, like let's say I'm an Aztec. Oh, an Aztec, right? You're an Aztec, and you you believe in God. There's conquistadors coming into your city, but you find it that you want to learn about their God, about the true God, right? Jesus Christ, our Lord, right? And I'm an Aztec, right? And I'm like, I want to learn of the gods of of the Spaniards or conquistadors or the enemies, or whatever you want to call these people. If you're an Aztec, and you discover that in order to be part of their religion, you need to do an act to show everyone and God that you believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. You believe they are one, they are God. Or three of them are God, but they all make God. Hence the Trinity, right? But that's a whole nother discussional video. We don't need to get into the Trinity and prove the Trinity. And so now you know, in order to be a Christian or a Catholic, which is a Christian, the only true Christians, mind you, uh, you need to get baptized, or else you're not saved. Now, let's say in the point like the Aztec, oh, I'm gonna get baptized. I believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, right? But then the Aztecs are fighting with the Spaniards, and let's say your fellow Aztec friends find out you're gonna convert to Christianity, and you haven't been baptized, but you believe in the Lord, you believe He is God, you believe that Jesus is Lord. Your desire is to get baptized and become a Christian and live a Christian life. But let's say tomorrow the Spaniards will come and you'll get baptized. I'm like, oh man, I'm so excited. I mean, I'm gonna get baptized, right? You're excited, but what happens? You ask your fellow Aztecs friends, well, really not friends, buddies. I want to kill you. Friends don't kill you, but your buddies, your local men, find out. What are you gonna do? Well, well, really, you can't do nothing. You can fight them back, but the reality is you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Logically, you're gonna die. So what do you do? Well, simple. That's baptism of desire, basically. When you die wanting to be baptized. But if you know if you know that I know I can get baptized, I know I need to get baptized, then go and do it. It's so simple. You just need to go to a priest and do whatever the heck you need, right? But to avoid sin, all right, going back to the topic, is to get away from it. And I confess here that even me, I suck at that. Like I'm horrible at that. Like recently there was a situation which I'll talk about it one day, and it might spark some controversy and like, dude, no way that happened, bruh. Right. That's another day. Not I don't feel comfortable sharing this story in the internet. Like anyone could see this. Anyone could see this really. But the the idea is, okay, you have someone in front of you. That person in front of you is telling you to do something that you know is wrong. It's against the natural law, first of all. It's against the law of God. And let's say it's like against the government, okay? Like, you know, if you do this, these are the consequences, but these are the gains, these are the losses, these are the maybe wins and maybe not winning, and whatever, right? So, what will you do? Obviously, the logical idea was, well, if you're a Christian, right? The logical idea would be, well, do what the natural law teaches, do what God's will, not my will. Like we all want to sin, like I mentioned. Like we all wish we could just go grab a woman and just right. Like every man desires that. Like every man in his life, at least one point of his life, said, man, look at that girl over there." And your buddy's like, hell yeah, go and ask her out, go and ask. Her. Every man has been to that. There's always you comment about such woman, and then there's your buddies, and your buddies over there telling you like, go and ask her. Like everyone has done that. Even the saints. You can ask any saint, Saint Augustine, Saint Augustine, one of the most important bishops of Christian history, basically. He admitted in the books of confessions when he was not he wasn't a Christian, right? Obviously, he didn't believe, but he was a Platonist, right? Like he knew, like, okay, some stuff were wrong, some stuff were right, and he had an idea of about all this. But he said that he would go to the prostitutes and just grab them because his surroundings, like it was just natural, because it was just the popularity. And just because it's popular doesn't mean it's right. Like if it was popular killing yourself, well, I mean, might as well just do it. Oh, that's a horrible argument though. But if smoking weed or doing crack is very popular, that doesn't mean it's the correct thing to do. It could damage your brain. It could damage inside of your organs. I'm not saying that it is completely bad. Like, let's just admit it here. Like marijuana, in some instances, like in a cream, for like, oh man, my hand hurts so much. Oh, you can put a little bit of marijuana cream in. It's a plant. It's a plant that God made. It's not it's not like this plant of the devil that the people used to think. Okay. Now if we go into more like cocaine, that's another. I really don't know what to say about. I mean, if you do cocaine, I mean, I really like. I I don't know. I mean, if you're addicted to it, I consider it to just stop. It's gonna harm you. And it's a waste of money because it's really just it's like an alcohol, like drinking a bunch of alcohol. It's like alcoholic, but you're addicted to coke. Like some people are like we all have addictions too, and that's actually a good point. Sinning for most people is an addiction. People love to sin because it's an addiction. Okay, one of the biggest addictions we have in all around the world, really, is what's it called? I mean, I made a video about it, like a year ago or whatever. Porn. I think at this point, every single human being watching this have seen one video or looked up in their computer, on their phone, or on their mom's phone, or heck, even in their smart TV. Because, yes, Pornhub, you can actually cast your porn on smart TVs. I don't know why you would do that. That's really, you're gonna get caught. You could do that. You could do that. Okay? Everyone has seen a part of that porn way. I mean, the majority of the internet literally is porn, also. Fun fact. Why the heck do I have a. Okay, my Wi Fi is unstable. Uh. Yep. Of course it is. Of course it is. Okay. My wife is a little unstable. So, what is the thing to do here? It's like, okay, you're addicted to porn, pornography, watch it, masturbating to porn. Right? Okay, there's a difference between watching it by purpose, masturbating with porn, and then doing whatever else with porn. I don't want to talk about you know really detailing because it's nighttime, but uh, when you when you sin in the sense of sexual sin, which all men are weak in that front. Even I myself have to admit it. Like I'm not saying I really don't watch porn anymore. Right? Like I made a video and I told like this is the way. Okay. But there's a there's still people that are out there that they just can't stop. Like they can't stop. Like they do every like they turn off their computer. They put a password up, a long password. Heck, they made an entire list to block all of those porn sites, right? But you have the phone. The phone you can go to a gas station. You can just do it in there. Like who's gonna stop me? And yeah, who's gonna stop you? No one's there to stop you. Only you can stop yourself. Only you can stop sinning, right? That's like there's no one. No one's gonna go up to you in the gas station. You lock your door, and it's 'cause some gas station you can actually. It's like a private one. You can go there, and heck, you could like 10 minutes, right? You like admittedly, like you can do it in 10 minutes, five if you're good, if you're good at it, right? And heck, you could do it at 3 minutes. I know someone that said online apparently he did it for 3 minutes. I don't even know how you do it in 3 minutes. Heck, did you even enjoy it? Like, what's the whole point then? But everyone, but well, not everyone. Most atheists would tell you, well, just masturbate, bro. Like it doesn't matter, bro. Just masturbate. I mean, who's gonna stop you? Like it's actually good because you won't get prostate cancer. And I mean, there's so much more science. If you actually want to be scientifically, there's more science that says against pornography than pro porn. Like the only pro porn science and mental stability is dopamine, which I mean, you can get dopamine by reading books or just doing other stuff, or just getting an actual girlfriend at this point. Really, that's gonna be way better for your dopamine. It won't damage your brain either, because dopamine in masturbation is bad dopamine. It's not the good type of dopamine. When your brain uh, takes that, spreads it in your brain, it's like a liquid. It's like a drug actually, and that's actually the point. That's why we actually talk about because of drugs. But hold on. A second thing, only that is pro porn in the science industry, is it won't give you it will not give you prostate cancer, which I mean you don't need a jack off. I mean you can marry someone. You can do it like once a month. I don't know. Have a kid. You know what I mean? I like really, I don't really think Nah. Tell about your breakup. my breakup. My breakup. I'll add that in the title because that's a big topic. I remember that day when I got drunk. Oh man, yeah. You see, even I sinned. I got drunk. All right, I admit here I got drunk. Oh my God, you're not a Christian. We all sin, as I said. That's all right, but actually, the comment. I know it is. I'm not gonna mention your name. But yeah. Uh, so it was this girl. So let's start how I met this girl. Let's like talk about like the timeline. The timeline. Right? So I'm in my house, right? Everything's fine. I think I was working that day. I went to my uncle's house, which is like across the street, and I had a I had my truck filled up and everything. I had some I believe it was like rock. I don't know what type of rock it was. I think it was watch out or something. I get home, I do my job, get out of there, and I go to the what was it again? I think it was like it was some sort of like a donut. It wasn't really a donut shop. It was really weird. I was like, man, I want a donut. I wanted to LARP as Homer Simpson that day. Like really, I'm gonna get a donut and just like pretend I'm Homer Simpson. Sit down on the couch and then later. But I go there right, and I got there and they literally just closed it. I was like, oh, like dang it. Like oh well. So I head back to my truck and this lady like which is her. She comes up to me and says, "Hey, did you went to that donut shop? Was it closed or open?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, it was it was closed. I mean, I wanted a donut, but I couldn't really get a donut, so no. Uh, you were gonna go there too? Yeah, yeah. I tried to spark a conversation. Oh yeah, yeah. It was because I wanted to get a donut because I was a little hungry and everything. Oh, cool, cool. And they said hi. Well, anyway, well, hi. But sorry for bothering you. My name is. I'm not gonna tell her name. And I, it goes like that, a conversation, and she tells me like, "Well, I'm new to the town." She wasn't really, for some reason. She's been living there for like 4 months now, but she's telling me, I wanna, I just discovered this shop, food shop or donut shop. I'm gonna call it donut shop. I don't even know what it was. It said something. It was like in Chinese, Asian. I don't know. Oh, okay, cool, yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, and she told me like, by any chance, do you like have any time this weekend? I want to know people around this town. Maybe get some friends here and there. Obviously, me, I necessarily don't have a lot of friends in real life. My friends are very very alone, like me too. Like we hang out once in a while though, like every 1 week or two or whatever. And so, what happened next? I forgot what happens. Oh, so what happens is I give her. Like, there's a music. I have music on. I I give her my phone number because she said, "Oh yeah, here's my phone number. Call me. I think I have this weekend free. Call me, and I don't know. Maybe I'll show you around places. We could make it like a friend." We can be friends. Oh yeah, cool, cool, cool. So cool. Oh my god. Oh my God. You know how women are. Like I hate, but I love women sometimes. But I just mm, there's something about women that makes me hate them. But they're like they're just beautiful. Okay. But anyway, that's out of the way. Time passes. We get to know each other. Make the story quick. Uh, and later on, she starts to get like really touchy, and she comes over to my house sometimes and whatnot, and she wouldn't like intentionally like get into my house, like intentionally. She would literally like come over to my house. I'm like I didn't know. Like sometimes I would just wake up and she's in my house, like they're talking with my mother. Like oh my, what are you guys doing here? I just woke up. I got schoolwork to do, or I had some allowances to do for a buddy, or yada yada yada, right? Business. And I'm with my life. I'm trying to, as a meme said, like I'm trying to be based. I'm trying to be like I'm trying to work out. I'm trying to do my thing. Right? I'm trying to be what I am. And it goes on, and then she starts like cooking me food and being like very touchy, and she has like that like you want some food, and she had like really big eyes. I was like, "What- calm down, calm down." Yeah, like, she had like those frog eyes. I don't know if you ever seen frog eyes on on people, but yeah. So what happens after that is the part where she starts to ask me like unknown, like yeah, like like I notice she's being very touchy, but I'm like we're friends, we're friends. Like I said, friends. Like I don't want to be looking at women right. Like I really try like, and this is like a good story actually because it's part of like the whole title. I tried not to say I said like no like friends, and that was my mentality. Friends, like I'm not gonna think sexual about this woman. There's no point of thinking sexual of that woman because I really didn't want to think sexual of that woman. There was no point of thinking sexual. Like it was a friend, just a friend. But she would cook for me sometimes. She'd just barge in the house with my mom, like my mother. I don't know why like my mother actually still likes her. It's so stressful, so stressful. I told her, Mom, like don't bring her. Like she's a whore. Vaya, cállate, mijo. Vaya, cállate, mijo. No, no, no. You know how Hispanic moms, right? Funny, hilarious. So, uh, and then one day, they're like, hey, Anon, like, what? It was a Saturday. Uh, I invite you to a restaurant. You're gonna invite me? Isn't that what a man is supposed to do, not a woman? Oh no, no, no. I mean, I have a little spare money. You've been really nice to me, so I wanted to take you, to a restaurant I know. I'm like, wasn't I supposed to show you the town? But she took me right, and then I'm there like I think I got myself like a some chicken and rice, and I don't know, I forgot that I don't want to remember it really. And she starts talking, and like I really like you. I was like, what do you mean like me? Like I'm into you, and and I'm like I'm like well, like you mean like sexual, like 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 that? She's like, has those eyes like, mm-hmm. And it's like, and I hate it when women are when they, mm-hmm, like, it's like you hate it, but God knows, it gets you, it shivers the crap out of you because it's like, like, she wants the thing, she wants the thing. Like I like it. Okay, I might not date a lot of women dated or have dating, but I mean I know when women are acting a specific way, like they want that, they want that thing. We already know what we're talking about, and so I'm like, well, I mean, uh, have I like what did I do? Like, well, what do you like about me? That's really like that's like, okay. You like me? What do you like me? Like, what is? Hold on, I'm gonna change my music. I'm listening to this album. Let me just restart it again. Where is it? Okay, here it is. All right. Anyway, and I tell her, well, she likes. She told me, well, I like you because you're humble, you're sincere. You don't. You're not like other men. You're nice. You're smart and excellent, and have goals in mind, and you want a future, a bright future. And I stood there. I was like, no, I think this woman actually understands me. Like, if I think there's finally a woman that understands me. And then she started talking about, well, I think of like having children and doing this and going to church I'm pretty sure that was just a bunch of sorry for the language BS because I mean she saw that I'm attracted to this, so I'm gonna tell him that this. Obviously, I failed for it. But anyway, so then she was like, "But I really like you. Like, you think you could I don't know, like let's be together, like boyfriend and girlfriend, like." And she gives me like that smile, and then she like winks at me. I'm like, oh. I'm not there going like, oh my, right? Like in my mind, it's like I want to like, oh my, oh my, oh my. Like at that, like when I was there, I was like Lord help me. Like I'm gonna say yes, but Lord help me. Like I left it to God's hand because I really didn't want to know. Like I didn't know what to do. I'm gonna say yes because I was like, okay, she likes me. She seems like a nice person. Like she knows how to cook. Freak, my mom likes her. My dad is just like, whatever. Go on. It doesn't matter. Like as long as she can be a woman. Go ahead. All right, all right. And I was like, okay, whatever. And so uh, after that, all right, let's just go home. I'll drop you off your house. Sure thing, Anon. And then we go to the car, and then I sit down there like so. I tell her like so. We're like dating basically. That's what you meant, right? Like boyfriend, girlfriend. We're dating. You want your whole goal is a marriage, right? Like that's why you're dating me, right? Like, mm-hmm. Like, yes, dear. Obviously in Spanish, so in Spanish, like, sí, amor, sí. I'm like, oh. Oh, I laugh because I can't believe I fell for a woman again. But so that happens, and then she tells me, Anon, like, yes, her name, right? Because I don't really like calling people surnames like, yes, love, or yes, dear. I call them yes and their name. And there's a like can I really want to kiss. Can you give me a kiss? Can I give you a kiss? And I'm like, I mean, yeah. And I say, yeah. And she goes and just freaking starts biting my lips like crazy. I'm like, oh. She starts kissing me, right? And I admit it here, bros. Like I didn't know how to kiss, so I, like my lips were like dead ass shut. Okay. But like I sort of got the hang of it right after that. I think I learned it from her. That's why I think it's gonna this entire thing impacts like my life a lot. But I start then later on the story I start kissing her back and stuff. But the thing was like I moving my lips a little and everything. But and she was like, "I love your kisses." She would say that. I like, well, thanks. I mean, I would like also like talk back to her like your lips taste like pineapple. That's what I would literally say. Or sometimes I like strawberry or sensual. Sometimes I say or ascenso in Spanish, right? Because she speaks Spanish. I'm trying to translate all this too. And so after that, right, the rest is basically history. So we're meeting each other until there's like one point where she starts telling me about parts. Like one time I was in bed. It was 9. She came over, right, and everything. I think I was in my computer, freaking shit posting on Telegram. And I was like, oh man, I think I was in the it wasn't a Chimeco chat. That Chimeco, I got banned there. Uh, I believe it was good old Latino Zoomers chat. Good times. But anyway, I was there. I shit posting some of my memes or whatever, and she comes in my room, right? Like, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm just posting my memes. I mean, I'm not just it's just something I do, something like a hobby I have, just posting memes. uh, well, that's interesting. And I was like, yeah, look at this one. And she actually laughed. And I actually got into my memes. But and she said, Anon. I'm like, yeah, I want to talk about something with you. Okay. And and the history I skipped was, I mean, she would be very touchy. She would, sometimes at the dinner table, she would like put her legs and like touch my part, which I could, sinning, right? I could have said no. Me, the man, I was like, stop, let's take it slow, but I couldn't. Willpower, sin. If you don't have willpower, you don't have the grace. You're gonna sin. You're gonna sin real bad, mortal, mortal even. But anyway, she would do that stuff. She would like sometimes like hug me from the back and just bite my back, which is like sometimes like oh no, and then she would grab me, right, like hug me and just like bite my back. I don't even know what that means. Like I don't know if that means like I love you or just I freaking torture that, meaning that I hate you for who you are. I don't know. I don't know. She would she would really, not to flex. I don't even know if that's a flex or not, but I have a little butt in my back, right? And she would spank it. Like, obviously in private, right? She would just like to my butt. Like, I don't know if that was good. That was bad. If that's gay. Like you got spanked by a girl. I don't know. And you can laugh at me. That's like the whole story. The story here is like everyone tell. I try to make it funny, but uh, she would do that stuff. And then that day I'm shit posting, right. She was like, "I know." I'm like, "Oh yeah." Like I really love you. Like I really do. It's like, well, I love you too. Like deep down my heart, I love you too. And I do. I do. I loved her. And she says like, I want to have a kid with you. And I'm like, "Oh, wait. That's like my reaction. Like, wait. Well, hold on. Calm down. Calm down. You mean like my brain's like, did she just say what I didn't want her to say? Like right now, like this early? Like hold on. Like I'm gonna graduate. I'm gonna get my license. I'm gonna get my blah blah blah. Which congratulations to myself. I got my license, but that's another story though. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, like you want us to be like a family? Like, like yes. Oh no, amor, sí, amor, sí, amor. No sé, pero es que te quiero mucho, de verdad. Y no sé, yo quiero tener la vida contigo. I'm like, oh, like my brain's like, oh, like the way you act, touching me and randomly freaking touching my. Okay, I'm gonna say my dick, and sometimes in restaurants or literally trying to do a foot job. Like, just calm down. Like, let me eat. I don't want to. I don't want to. Bang you in the restroom of this restaurant. Like, and I'm not, and I didn't. Okay. Now, like, well, I mean, you want like, well, I mean, like, what if like you don't? We're not married. Like, what if you don't like me at the end? Like it doesn't matter. Like I'll take care of him. Like I won't let anyone know I was your kid. If you leave me, he will be a remembrance of me. Like I'll love him. I'll take care of him. Like okay, I'm not one of those guys that's just gonna dump a woman if it has a kid in mind. Like I just don't have that heart in me, and I can't. Like it won't have my conscience right. I'm like, well, let's first do some steps. Let's know each other a little bit more, and then maybe we can talk about the kid, okay? Sí, amor, sí, amor. Te quiero mucho. Hasta mañana. Hasta mañana, right? And I left that conversation. That conversation never got up again. Thank God. But, so after that, she would constantly, like, after that, she would, like, sometimes say, like, te quiero comer. Like, I'm trying to make it like her own person. Like, ay, amor, te quiero comer. I'm like, oh. And it like most men, like admittedly, most men will say, "Well, freak it, let's do it right now." Like men, like admittedly, like we as men are very horny sometimes, and we like, whoa, you the woman horny, let's just do it right now. Do it right here. I don't care. Like, let's go to the car. Let's go to the desert. Let's do it over there. Like sometimes we're like that, but luck, luckily for me, I would have some sense of clarity of not wanting to do it. Okay, like calm down. And, sometimes I would tease her like, yo también, yo también. And sometimes I would tease her. Not like that. Come on, that's like the cringiest take, like cringiest tease ever. Like, mm, a ver cómo sabe el postre en la noche. Like I would literally say that. Just to like tease her a little. Like she would tease me, I'll tease her a little. But obviously to the and drawing the line like, okay, we're just teasing each other. We're not gonna actually freaking do things. All right. So uh that entire story happens. And the famous story here, I think the most important part was that she would literally come to my house sometimes, like now knocking, and I would be asleep with my mom. One day, oh sorry, one morning, I'm I'm sleeping, right? I'm not even dreaming. I wasn't dreaming. Like this is reality. Okay, I'm in my bed, I'm sleeping, and I'm like kind of waking up. I'm like, why does my middle part feel like it's like there's something in my part that's just like going up and down, like moving and getting wet and everything, right? I'm like, man, what? And then I see her like just you know just boggling my thing off. Now, obviously, this isn't me sinning. Like I wasn't sinning. You weren't sinning on purpose. It doesn't count as a sin, technically speaking, as a mortal sin. And I'm like, and then she looks at me and like, morning, sleeping beauty. And then she kisses me, right? Which I mean, depending on who you are, that could be like, bro, it's okay, but like, she just had your thing in her mouth. I kiss it. Okay, I'm sorry if it offended you. Like, oh, that's gay shit. I don't care. Okay, and right, and so that whole premise of thing happens. I told her like, well, what are you doing? Like, like comiéndote tu cosita, que rica. And I was like, oh my god, like, like with that word, like, man, you want more? but, 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 I told her like, oh, yeah, but like you could have like waked me up first. Like, I would have said yes. Like, but don't you like it like this, surprising you? I would surprise like this every morning if you married me. I was like, you already did, right? And it was like, just let me finish you off, please, please. I'm like, no, 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 no. Look, I need it. I told her like I need to return rented tools from Home Depot. I told her like that, or else I'm gonna pay more. Like right now, like yeah, like I was about to wake up, but you woke me up a little bit earlier. Like oh, and she was just like like that one more time. Like all right, I'm done. I was like, and I was and once she got like, all right, I'll wait for you in the living room. All right, that's fine. I think it was even on her phone or something. And I was like, like why? Like why? Like I am trying not to sin, be in the state of grace, and this woman just comes in here and just, come on. I'm like, I'm sorry, God, it wasn't my fault. And he knows it wasn't my fault. But admittedly, she 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 would actually like she would do that once. I think one time she even slept over, which I don't believe that's like a good thing. But she slept over. She's like, okay, and you're like, oh, oye, puedes decirte a tu mamá que me puedo dormir hoy aquí. Uh, pues, but you ask her first, right? For me, like, I would say like me, like I don't know, like where you gonna sleep? En tu cuarto, cariño. I'm like, oh. It's like, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound good. It's obviously not a good word to say. But you get horny. Like you get horny, and like at the same time you do. At the same time you do. But yeah, she did sucking me off. But I never banged. Okay, so virginity is still, you know. Oh yeah, laugh at me. Okay, I just couldn't do it. Not with her. And plus, why would I do? I mean, it turns out she was a whore. What were you do? What were you doing the first time with a whore? Come on, like at least, like freak, like at least take someone that has dignity in themselves. Like I'm only being like two men. I was like, oh, what you would do it with her? Like if you actually like, if you don't care, if you want to go to hell, go do it over there. I was like, whoa, like I did it by accident, or I did it, but like I didn't do it with a whore. Like I would be more proud of you if you didn't do it with a whore. Okay. But so after that point, uh, I will confess here that I would eat her out sometimes, and sometimes she would call me like at night, literally at night, freaking 12 a.m. Like I'm about to sleep. I'm done with my shit posting on Telegram. I was like iPhone ringing, bum ba da ba dum bum. Oh, I don't even know my ringtone. Oh no, my ringtone's a cow noise. So I would go moo. Right? I'm like, oh my, who the hell is calling me? Oh, 12 at night. See, you're like, what do you watch a scary movie or what? All right, I'm gonna answer whatever. I answer it. Hola amor, ¿qué haces? I'm I don't know. I'm about to go to sleep. Can I ask you for a favor? Like, yeah, you come over. Like, I want to watch like a movie. I'm like, oh, like I don't have nothing to do tomorrow. I was like, I might as well just go, right? Like, freak around. I'll sleep over there or something. Chill out, and then I'll come back. Go to my car. I drive. you know, like your parents don't like. No, they're at work because their parents would always freaking work. And she lived at her house, at their house. Oh, cool. And freak, we would sit there, and she would like, she'd get touchy. Like I said, like she would just get touchy, like touching. Like I would like, so I would hug her, like or hold her hand, or basic stuff, but not like grab her, her pussy, or or say grab her hair and pull it down her throat to my penis or something. Okay, I wouldn't do that at all. And so the she would say like me puedes comer, and when they say like me puedes comer in English, basically like can I eat you? Can I eat you out in a more broad sense? And as every man, freak, what are you gonna say? You're gonna say no? He's gonna stand up and no, I'm out of here. Well, obviously me being uh not the best human being, I obviously ate her out. Okay. And I repent. Okay, I repent. I don't even know if that's even repentable. It's 12 already. Well, no, it's not 12. It's 11. Okay. Anyway, I don't even know if that's repentable. I'm not even sure if that's a sin. You didn't even do, in a sense, you did wrong. Plus, she was your girlfriend. Oh, it was my girlfriend. Mine. So yeah, you know, to make the joke of it, maybe like 5 times. She said she loved it though. So I mean, I think at best that's first time. I mean, but the point was she would never come back to me. Like I'm done. It's like, oh, it's time to go to sleep. Good night. I was like, that's it. Like you just calling me to satisfy your sexual release. It's like, oh my god, really? Like really? I'll go back home. I'm like, like you leave me with a freaking boner. Okay? Like you leave me with a boner, and I'm trying not to masturbate. You're like, what do you think, my freak? I need to let it out. uh, but yeah, so that's all. Those are all the sexual parts. So let's get to the end and just conclude. So a couple of days pass, and she starts talking to me less. She starts acting really weird, and I'm like, is everything fine? Like, you don't seem natural, not anymore. I'm like, oh no, no, everything's fine, amor, everything's fine. Okay, 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 that's fine. And one day I call her like, hey, I have a party with my family. You want to come over, hang out a little bit? And I'm like, let me check real quick. All right, just let me, tell me right now, or you're gonna let me know. But yeah, I'll go, I'll go, I'll go. Okay, all right. You sure? Like everything's all right? Um, yeah, everything's all right. Just I have something to tell you. Well, can you tell me on the phone, like, or is it like very personal? Like, you think the FBI is gonna like kill you or something, right? Like I told her that. Oh no, 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 no. It just I want you to see and forgive me if I do something that did you. All right, I'll wait for you here. We'll have a good time. It's nothing. It's not a big deal, but it's like I don't know. Like I don't know how to tell you. It's complicated. It's like a problem I've had. All right, well I'll wait for you here then. All right. That was like all right. Bye. See you later. I think that was like a 3. You get to like a 7. I think that was I mean, like that was like July 20th, if I remember right. And she go, I'm outside with everyone. Right. And she comes in with a man. Like I mean, the man, the guy doesn't look buffer. He does. I mean, really, he looks almost like me. But he looked more like a soy boy. Like the guy couldn't grow a beard. Like he had like a bunch of pimples too. Weird, weird. And he had like a hat. Freak! I think he was sagging his pants at that day too. Like the guy was. He wasn't. I'm gonna admit it here. I think the guy was worse than me. But when he had a nice car, uh huh, and of course, it seemed like he had a pretty good amount of money. Oh well, I'm not about money. Like I could live without money, but I want money. Everyone wants money, but yeah, I'm not saying like, oh, you're broke AF, bro. Bro, she was a gold digger. Like she probably dumped you because you couldn't even buy her a freaking. You couldn't even take her to McDonald's. Like, okay, I could afford McDonald's. Okay, free. I took her to a $100 restaurant for two people. I worked my ass off that week too. I'm gonna work my ass off because I want to invite her a nice place. She deserves it. But that goes on, and when that entire thing, when I see that man, she goes. I'm outside. She comes out because we have like a patio outside. She comes up outside and everything, right? And it's like, oh, you but who's him? Oh, he's a friend of mine. Can we go and talk inside real quick? I want to tell you something. All right, just let me finish my drink here that I'm allowed to. I think it was a I think it was a mix of like 90 something percent liquor, and I got like pineapple juice. I just like, I just did that right. All right, yeah, let's go inside. Like I was gonna like, I'm not gonna get drunk, but I'm gonna enjoy a drink so I can get a little relax, right? And I drink. I got sometimes I drink every week. Like today I drink, but then I got drunk. I'm over here, you know, talking right. And so goes inside. We sit there and like Anon, Anon. Like, yeah, what is it? We need to break up. Like, I can't see you anymore. Like, what do you mean? Like, then you just said like you loved me and freak you. Like you said a bunch of things. Like, really, like you would touch me and like really, she would be the one doing all that touchy and sucky and wanting. It really wasn't me because again, like I want to have a conscience in my mind. I was like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you just, I don't think I'm worth it for you. You're, you're too. She told me I was too much of a, to say a noble man. She said something like, eres muy noble y humilde que yo, yo no te merezco. She would say that. She said that. And like, I mean, I didn't break up with you. Like, you're the one over here with another guy. I mean, is that your new guy? He's like, sí, es mi nuevo novio. Like, wait, so you were also going out with another guy too with me? Like, didn't you say like like you wanted to marry me and all that crap? I was like, perdóname, pero okay, hold on, I want to say it in English. She said, sorry, but like I I don't think I'm worth it for you. I'm too much of a I'm too much of a woman. She said, too much of a woman for you. I'm not, and I was like, I was in the table. And I just shook my head. Like, I grabbed my drink. I was like, well, thank you for everything. And now I must move along. You know, probably never see you again because it seems like you don't want to see me again. And she looked at me. She grabbed my hand before I could. She said, I'm sorry. I was like, I just took my hand. I was like, don't say sorry to me. Say the sorry to the person next to you. And then I was like, I'm gonna go to my room. It's been an hour. Wow, 1 hour of ranting. Anyway, so I go to my room and oh crap, I got my computer. I sit on my computer. I got my drink. I was like, toast. I drank like half of that glass, and I was like, all right, we're gonna feel it in a little bit. Went out to Telegram, and I was like, oh, like why, like why? I don't know you like some of you guys probably saw like my rant. Man, I actually was like I was like I think I was crying. I think I was crying because I was drunk. I usually don't cry when I'm not drunk. Like when I'm a little bit like tipsy or drunkish. I'm gonna tell you like this is how I freaking feel. Freak, I think I went on Discord and went a voice chat called Woman Cockroach. But yeah, I mean it was it was a bad day. Uh, I I don't want to say like I regret dating her. Like I don't regret that. Like I don't regret what I did. 'Cause I really didn't do anything wrong in a sense. But I do regret taking too much feelings for something that I knew that it could potentially just like the next day, like it could break. Like a car. Like today, I could be so happy with my truck. I got a new turbo, right? I don't have my truck's turbo broke. But let's say I get the new turbo. The next day, I crash my truck. Oh, and you get sad because you knew it might happen, but you got sad because it happened when you didn't expect it to happen. Stoic, mind you. But yeah, I was pretty sad that day. I did cried out. I went to messages and like I just wanted to express myself because I could get like a pen and notebook like, but that's stupid. That's stupid. Like no, who the heck is gonna read my paper? Like no, like I went to Telegram and freak. I was just gonna say like, look, here people are gonna listen to my freaking rants and they can laugh at me or they could give me help if they want. But really, I did it for the laughter. Like, laugh at me because I'm an idiot for dating someone and knowing that this would happen, but it happened when I didn't want it to happen because I didn't want to happen. But it happened. That's why most people get sad. Most people get sad because they buy a new car, the car breaks down, you get sad. But the whole point of a car is like that car might break down at any moment. Don't get sad when it breaks down. Just embrace it that it get broke down. It's like, well, shit. Now I gotta fix it because that's the right thing to do. But yeah, I think that concludes that story. I don't think I have anything much to say. I think I've recovered by now. I still remember like those good times and everything. But I mean, anyone can remember like 3 years ago, you didn't have to go to a store and wear a mask. Like those are good times. Or gas prices at 179. Those were the good times. Those were the good times. These diesel trucks were hella cheap. uh, but yeah, I mean, so there has to be a lesson. Every story has a lesson, right? What's the lesson of the story? Well, the lesson of the story is number one, don't date people you just meet, okay, and expect them to like fulfill a promise that they want to get married. You want to get you married. Like they won't. They won't. Okay, they won't. Here's this story is an example. Number two, uh, try to control yourself the most as possible when you date. If the woman can't control herself, well, just go along with it, I guess, until your conscience says that's enough. Like that's enough. freak. Like if that woman like actually, here's a good story part. I forgot this part. She would actually joke around and say, "Well, it seems like you don't want to have sex with me, so I think I'm gonna need to rape you." She said that when I went to a store with her. I'm like, are you serious? Like I told her, like, are you serious? Like, I'm dead serious. I'm like, hold on, like you're actually saying you like want to rape me, like literally rape me. She said, like I asked her 3 times. She said, dead serious. That's when the point I was like, oh no no no, I like we gotta fix that. Either I marry her and we fix that problem, or I don't marry her because she has a. I mean, woman. I think there's a study that says that women actually fantasize about rape. Like, and now I saw this example. Like, I kind of believe that now. Like, women are really weird creatures. Like, they will lie to you, but at the same time, they mean like something the opposite, like the absolute opposite, which is amazing. Like how these creatures act. But I mean, yeah, that's really it about that story. There really isn't much to it. We went off topic. That's fine though. It's just a rant. I don't know. I think there's something in me that I just want to talk to a computer. Next time I have to actually work. I think next time I'm actually gonna edit a video though. Like edit like something useful. Like go outside because I had a plan of making a video how to grow a chicken farm. But I sold my chickens, so I don't have chickens right now. So that sucks. So I can't make it right now. And you gotta edit it in. My computer is not in the state of editing to say. But yeah, I mean, uh, that. I think that concludes like my girlfriend story. My girlfriend story. I have more girlfriend story. I have one. I have one like about 4 years ago. I don't know that one's more interesting. Oh, that one actually hurt me. That I think that one story actually I think made me the freaking person I am today, which is talking to a freaking computer and random people online the internet and trying to become a better human being. I think if it wasn't for her, like I don't even know where I would have been. Man, I would probably be at those Instagram people, just going on Instagram and trying to show off my brand new Air Jordans 12. But I think that's we could make a whole video about that, like girlfriend or story time with Auran. That's a great idea, story time. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna end my stream because tomorrow, tomorrow I have well, I said I'm gonna. I deleted Telegram from my phone. No Telegram. Hopefully for a week, if I can. Unless I upload something or I need something on Telegram, I'm gonna use it like uh, information or statistics or something. Yada yada. Because Telegram's a lot of information that I use daily. But no Telegram for a week. Tomorrow I have an interview for a diesel mechanic. So I mean, I already got a job. I just graduated. I'm gonna get a job already. Total giga chat. uh, so that's that. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get that job interview tomorrow, and then that's really it. I don't, I don't think I have anything else. That's why I'm gonna end it because I need to wake up at 9 tomorrow, and it's like a 30-minute drive. I gotta get there early, and I have to take my mother to the store or I think the doctor. She said something like the store and the doctor. I'm like, oh, all right. And then after that, I need to do some other allowances. So thank you for anyone who listens to this or just likes to hear what the hell I say. I'm really like I just I'm just a guy talking. Like I could tell you like a lot of stuff, but I'm not much of a talker in real life. That's why I just go online and talk. But thank you for listening or watching. I don't know what you're doing at night, day. I don't really care. But uh, that's really the end. Uh, pray for better. Do not. What was it? Pray for stronger men, not better times. Amen.